Good morning. Welcome back to Dustinbed. Today we're going to be talking about a Japanese record haul, I guess, a mini haul. There's only 4 records, and one of them is not actually Japanese, but let's just jump right into it. Get the non-Japanese one out of the way. The first one is Nick Drake's "Brighter Later." There we go. This one I hadn't heard this in a long time actually, so I can't talk a whole lot about it other than the packaging. I love the packaging because it's got this like textured sleeve on it. I haven't taken any of these out of the plastic yet. I haven't been to where I have my record player right now because of what's going on in the world right now. But yeah, as you can see, a nice purple sleeve. And yeah, this is a really cool folk rock album. Nick Drake, we lost before his time, and he does some really like melancholic folk rock. He's known for his finger picking, and yeah, just an all around cool record. Next is our first Japanese record. This is April Fool right here. This is one of the first bands I believe Harumi Hosono was in. I'm a big fan of his, so I've been tracking down a lot of his work on vinyl. Unfortunately, there I am. Unfortunately, this is a bootleg copy. I believe it's an Australian pressing, but I have another one of their pressings from the first Happy End record. It's self-titled Happy End, and yeah, it's a good quality pressing from the Happy End record. So I'm pretty hopeful. Oh, got a little glare there. Pretty hopeful that this pressing will be good too. This record is sort of garage rock, psychedelic rock. There's a really cool song on here called, let's see, the Lost Motherland Part 1. It's insane. It's like this really noisy, chaotic psychedelic rock, and it's unlike anything that I've heard from the time period. Really cool. They also do a cover of Pledging My Time by Bob Dylan, and it's kind of silly, but cool album. Looking forward to hearing that one on vinyl. Next up, we got Ryuichi Sakamoto's Thousand Knives of, I believe. Let me double check myself. Yep, Thousand Knives of Ryuichi Sakamoto. I believe he is a member of Yellow Magic Orchestra, and I believe this came out after that band started putting out material. I'm not sure exactly. Yeah, I believe so. I don't know. Somebody will hopefully correct me in the comments if I'm wrong. But this record here is more, I want to say like experimental electronic music. It's a little bit more, there's more guitars in it than I would say in a Yellow Magic Orchestra album. And it's got some shredding on it. It's really good. I would definitely recommend it to anybody that's looking forward or looking rather to get into some Japanese music, but maybe they have more of a video game, more of an interest in video games. Let's keep it there. And lastly, speaking of Yellow Magic Orchestra, right here we have Solid State Survivor. Let's see, show the back off too. This part's a little scandalous, and so is the front, but I'll keep it out of frame now. This album is probably the best of the bunch in my opinion. I really love this album. It's very forward thinking, I would say, very electronic based. It reminded me a lot of what Daft Punk would later do with the vocoder vocals and the heavy use of electronics. And let me check out let me see here. Yeah, they do a cover of Day Tripper by the Beatles, and it's a little silly because they're Japanese, of course, and they're using English vocals, and it's a little bit funky there, but it's crazy. There's some interesting use of like sound effects in the album, well, especially in this song, and overall, just like Behind the Mask is a classic. A lot of people, I think, might know Yellow Magic Orchestra best from that song. I really liked Insomniac, or Insomnia rather. He says Insomniac in the lyrics. It probably screwed me up. But let's see. That's all for today. Leave a like if you liked. Subscribe if you loved. Leave a comment if this is the kind of thing that you would like to see more of in the future. I've actually got some more music coming that I will be doing an unboxing on. Little spoiler alert for something coming to the channel later on. And yeah, subscribe if, or I already said subscribe. I think that's it. Good night.